Welcome to Goffstown High School as the Goffstown Grizzlies take on the Blue Hawks of... Wait, that's not the Blue Hawks of Exeter. We're playing Salem, Blue Devils, yeah. In varsity boys soccer, I'm Hugh DeBrule, and with me is Joe Borges. Jared Green is behind the camera. After a 1-1 tie against Nashua South on Tuesday, your Grizzlies are 3-4-4, which is good enough for a three-way tie for 11th place in Division I with Londonderry and Merrimack. And what a game against 4th place Nashua South that was. Goffstown entered that game with only 3 subs. Not only that, since both keepers Miles Green and Cole Brotherton were injured, Goffstown fielded a player in goal who had never played the position before, and that is Isaac Borges. Goffstown scored on a free kick. Jackson DeBrule sent it into the box, and from what we can tell, the ball hit Nick Aramita first before Ronnie Morgan eventually batted it into the net. That seemed to wake up Nashua South, who really turned on the pressure, and we sort of looked like a boxer against the ropes who takes a lot of punches but just won't go down. Nashua eventually evened the score in the second half, but after that, neither side could score. Goffstown only had a couple of shots on goal, while South must have had a dozen, and Goffstown had to rely on several goal line clearances from the defense to hang in there, but hang in there they did. And I think Coach Lovering was much more satisfied with the result than Coach Tom Bellin from South. So now we're entering the home stretch of the season. We play a series of teams that are roughly the same as we are or worse. There are only 5 games left, and if we want to guarantee a spot for ourselves in playoffs, we'll probably need to find about 8 points. Right now we're at 20. There are a lot of ways to get 8 points, but the most likely way for us will involve tying several games. Of course, we could get 8 points with 2 victories, but with our difficulty scoring, I don't think we should count on that. A more likely scenario would be 2 ties and 1 win. That would get us to 8. So let's take a look at the game, and as we get into halftime, we'll say a little bit more about Salem.
Well, I think Salem just came off another tie with Londonderry, a team like Goffstown that seems to tie everybody. So that was a quality game for them.
Yeah.
And I think, like a lot of these teams, we seem to be playing them when they're starting to pick up a little momentum. Salem struggled early in the year, but they're starting to put it together.
Yeah, and I just realized for some strange, unknown reason, I was looking at Exeter for doing all the research, and I didn't look at Salem. So Exeter is actually the best team we're going to face in the last 5 games of the season. I think Salem is just below us in the standings. They might be somewhere around 12th or 13th.
Yeah, I think they're right around us. I don't know what the exact place is, but
Exeter is 10th. Ooh, a little quicker there.
Yeah, got to be a little quicker.
Yeah,
I think he was thinking of sending it. And then
he was waiting for it to come back down, but as Lovering always says, right, you just got to get to the ball quickly. And yeah.
I'll tell you, Salem's showing nice patience, and they're moving the ball and keeping their spacing on defense. They've been patient back there.
Ooh, big touch there. Well, I have to admit, most of the teams that we've faced or even tied have been generally maybe a little bit more skillful than we have been, but we just don't give up many goals.
It is nice to have Miles back.
Yes. I got to say, the last game that we played against Nashua South, that ended up being a miracle. If you think about all the factors that were involved in that, it's a 4th-place team. We only had 3 subs. Our starting keeper wasn't playing. Even our second-string keeper wasn't playing. We had to put Isaac in goal. He did a fantastic job considering the circumstances, but you'd feel a little bit more confident if you could have somebody like Miles Green in there. Yeah, he nutmegged him, but wasn't fast enough to get by, right? Yeah, so look at that.
I think he was surprised he made it through.
We could say Isaac is playing both sides of the, both sides of the ball, right? He's playing defense and offense.
And midfield and goalie.
Yeah, exactly. He's got the whole thing wrapped up.
He figured it as a senior, you might as well go out with a bang.
Well, good for him. Good for him. And it's nice to consider.
It's one of those things, or you're a jack of all trades, master of none.
Well, yeah, exactly. But you know what? But keep this in mind, right? This is not his only sport either, right? Volleyball and basketball?
Not basketball anymore.
Not basketball anymore?
Volleyball,
okay,
yeah.
Volleyball,
It was basketball for a while.
All right, but still, that's pretty impressive.
You saw someone slide on the field. It was a little bit damper than I thought it would have been.
Yeah.
It was definitely slick, especially in front of the Goffstown bench.
Well, the field is a little bit worn there because that's a nice pass by Joey McNeil, and that unfortunately was given away. Yeah, it's right at the edge here, right, where the football team stands during the football game, so it beats the turf down a little bit here.
That's a nice play.
Yep. But,
just missed it. That's right. It's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah.
Throw in.
The thing is I've noticed about Lambert is he steps up a lot,
he does.
right?
Oh,
Which
yeah.
But the thing is, there's some games where his timing is very good, and then there's sometimes his timing is a little bit off. And when the timing is off, you know, that's dangerous, because if you step up and you miss, then you've lost about 5 or 6 steps on the opponent.
Yeah, I think it's okay though when you have Tiago and Caleb in the middle. You know, you want the guys on the outside to take a few more chances.
Oh yeah.
And I think he's one that, I think more times this year it's been a benefit for him taking that chance than a detriment.
I think he's had some fantastic games. I'm trying to remember what it was like. I think it was a couple games ago where he stepped up about 6 or 7 times and nailed it every single time. He was fantastic.
That was a smart play by Joey.
Yep.
Playing it back to the keep.
Yep. Oh, a nice play by Borges to get it to Morgan. But Morgan, I think he could have settled that because
there's too much white on that side.
Yeah, I mean, Borges can't beat. Despite all of his skill and all of his power, to quote The Godfather, there's only so much he can do against 4 guys. So DeBrule's going to line this one up. He's asking for his space.
As any good teenager would.
All right, and that's a pretty small wall right there. Oh, jeez.
It's almost Joey almost wanted to grab it with his hand, it looked like.
I think maybe a more chippy kind of shot might have been helpful there. A little higher trajectory.
I tell you, there were some interesting games the other day. A lot of upsets, and that's what makes this playoff run so interesting. Teams that you think are going to, you know, win don't. You know, you had Hanover.
I know.
Lose on their home field, 2-0 against a Timberland team that, you know, we thought it might be coming back down to earth a little bit, but that's certainly not the case.
No, I completely agree with that.
And reading in the paper, it looks like there was an own goal. So basically, Hanover scored an own goal for their first one.
I just find it interesting that there's so much parity in the division this year, way more than there was last year, you know? And I'm not saying any team can beat anybody else on any day, but, you know, look at this. You know, we were a 13-ranked team, and we tied a 4th-place team. I mean, that's not
nice
normal.
Play by Caleb. Well, that might get through. Get up there now, but
there we go.
Yeah,
somebody's got to help.
Come on, Joey, get up there.
Oh, that's.
Oh boy.
I think he stopped that ball pretty cleanly, if you ask me.
That's a tough. Well, it's a little harder than you think from there with the wall.
Yeah. So it's kind of interesting to see how DeBrule's going to play this one. It's not a great angle for shooting for sure.
No.
I think he's going to try and maybe chip it in, or I don't know if he's looking far post. We'll see what the idea is.
Oh, boy. How about the idea of putting it right in the net?
Yeah. Ooh. I guess they're okay.
I didn't see what happened.
I didn't see either. I was watching the ball. But, yeah, it looked like he kind of went not quite near post enough. That's a hard shot because it's but the keeper really had to struggle to get that one.
No, honestly, what you hope there even, you know, is that you get a rebound, right? They had a lot of guys in front.
So a big crowd over here, and there's no way Salem's getting it through there. And Salem discovers that 2 bodies can't occupy the same space when he tries to ram the ball through Nick Martin.
Oh, Bartolucci's in. I didn't see who he came in for. Maybe Joe? Joe
Lambert.
Maybe?
Yeah, he's in for Lambert.
That's a nice pass. Maybe he wanted that one lefty.
So Salem is 4-6-1.
Yeah.
So
they have more wins than we do, but
they have way more losses and only 1 tie. So, but you know, a fairly equivalent looking team.
I think if you've seen their recent success, it's been pretty good though. They started out a little tougher, but they've been one of those teams that's in the middle like all of the other ones.
Well, there's a ton of teams who are all in the same spot pretty much. Oh, don't like that. And look, here comes. Oh, they could have looked at the wing. The wing was wide open here.
And that's what Caleb and Tiago really been working well.
Oh, they have been such a great pair. Yeah. But it's nice that we have enough talent back there that we can put those 2 guys in the middle, and we don't have to put Gorton out on the wing. We can put him in the center, and he's really useful there. So, yeah, the last result Salem had was a 4-0 loss to Central, but then before that they tied Londonderry 2-2, and they beat Pinkerton only 1-0.
They played oh, yeah, that's right. They just played Central yesterday. Yep.
Yeah, they lost to North 2-3. So they score goals, but, they also give up goals, too.
Oh, Martin putting some pressure down here.
Yep. Oh, nice. Keep your hands down. Oh, that's a nice look.
Oh, and snuck through.
Oh, nice play there. That was a nice combination. That was a great effort by Ronnie Morgan.
That was a good effort.
And that was a great play by Nick Martin, a great pass. He's really shown an ability to do that.
And we were hoping for a rebound because Borges was following it up too.
Yep. Oh, nice by Fantaselli. Cleverly played
get
here.
Get your hands down. Come on.
Looks like somebody swallowed his whistle back there. Was that a Oh, so that ball was never whistled dead.
I guess not.
Boy, that
I mean, I know they were looking for obstruction on that side, but you got to keep your hands down too.
Oh, you can't. See, there's getting a little physical there.
Salem's usually a pretty physical team.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yep.
Yeah, Salem definitely. Yeah, I remember the last game last season. That was a physical game and not terribly well called either.
Oh, it was a tough game, and it was.
A
conditions
tiny field,
were terrible, tiny field.
And a muddy field. Yeah, it was. Everything was wrong about that.
I think we called it, a quagmire. They must be doing something with the fields over there. I know the football team is actually playing out of state for their home games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so they
out of state.
Yeah, well, I think just across the line.
Well, I know, but still, that just sounds terrible.
Yeah, and they had some home games that were away, so they played. I don't know. I think it was like Central or Concord, maybe.
Oh, that's a nice ball.
Where it was an away game, so I think they might be having some they're redoing some fields or something.
That's out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Well, the good news for us is that Salem still has to play Bedford and Nashua South, so that's good for us.
Yeah, we finished the toughest part of our schedule. Not that the teams that we're playing, I mean, they're a lot like us. It's not.
we make every game kind of difficult.
Right. Yeah.
But I think you're absolutely. Ooh,
that's a great pass.
That's a nice defense, a nice cooperation by Gorton and Fantaselli. They read each other very well there. And nicely done by McNeil.
Yeah, well, good job using his body.
Oh, that might be ours. No, I thought when Morgan kicked it, it went off of White.
The referees would not agree.
No, they would not. Well, I mean, it's properly the call of the referee on the far side. And it looks like Foytho is coming in.
That was a nice pass, too. It was right on.
Ooh, that's not a dangerous play. Yeah, I think that's a dangerous play.
Okay, we're just seeing whether we had possession first.
So Foytho and Ewing Simone are coming in. 12 minutes into the half, it looks like, once we get a throw in.
It'd be interesting if Foytho had a good game in that South game.
Oh, I think he really did. Whoa.
It is a little slick.
Yeah, it is.
Oof.
I don't think the grass looks quite as crisp as it has done earlier in the season, and it's kind of wet. It's a little wet. Well, Goffstown doing a pretty good job of picking people up right here. I'm like looking at the field right now, and they are
marking.
They are marking, and that's a big difference from last year. We did not mark nearly as well. No. This team seems much more conscientious about that. Look at that, wheels. All right.
Well, I think he thought he was going back to the goalie.
I think he might have been well served forcing the guy to turn inward, because that's definitely something you don't want to do. So Santoro sending it in, but nobody there. All right, now Martin's going to push up here.
Hey, keep him on this side, Nick. Don't let him go anywhere else.
Whoa, and the field conditions, yeah Martin's got to go after that one.
It's slippery. We've seen a couple kids slide. That was a good play. Salem was coming hard. Yeah, Salem throw.
Whoops.
Not quite tall enough.
Yeah, a little misjudgment. And there, nice step by McNeil, but yeah, you can't really pass it through a Salem player, can you?
And I don't think that was a hand. McNeil wanted a hand, but I don't think it was.
Oof.
You know, that wasn't bad. He had a man right there. So
No, but a left foot is always.
Although he's a lefty, right?
Yeah, I know. He was playing like a righty, though. It looked kind of funny. Whoops, that's gone.
That's deep.
Yeah, oh boy. Some archaeologist is going to find that in about 1,000 years.
You know, it's interesting. I don't see ball boys today.
Oh, interesting. So that's gone. That really is gone. That's nobody's responsibility, huh?
Well, the assistant coach got the last one.
Oh, jeez. And there we go. DeBrule gets it with a knee.
Yeah, the problem there was Borges had no one in the middle to pass back to.
No, and then
there was
so
you were
huge
forced to come to this side, and there was too much white on this side.
And there was too much maroon on this side.
Right.
You know, there were like 3 guys all within a couple of yards of each other. Oh my heavens! Nicely played by Santoro.
And again, you saw Tiago.
Yep. All right.
We'll take a throw, get our subs in.
Yep. So Mason and Ewing Simone coming in for
Borges
and DeBrule.
And Casey came in too for Martin.
Okay.
Yep. So we had 3.
All right.
We get to do it again. Let it go. We get to do it again.
Yep.
That's how you get a tie.
Yeah. Take your
do this
time
for the next 25 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Well,
I bet the fans
that
love
was
that. That was a
nice
great
pass. Go
ball
get
by
it, Andy.
Foytho. Yeah, and that's
we'll
going
get
be
to throw it in from
maroon
down here.
Yeah. So Pelletier, who's our designated thrower inner, the DTI. Nice ball.
That was a good job by Foytho using his
Oh,
body.
that's a nice look. Oh,
rid of it.
you know, he needs to do something else than that because just dribbling into the middle there, that pocket's going to collapse on him.
Oh, we heard a whistle, but I think that was from the JV field.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't heard any cheering from the JV field, although I'm not really sure how many people are watching the JV game right now.
There weren't a lot of cars in the parking lot when I got here, but it's filling in a little now.
Yeah. But you know, now the weather's turning a bit cold because of the fall.
Right.
I think people are maybe not discouraged, but
maybe
not inclined to be out here. Oh, look at that. Big touch.
Yeah. Originally, though, I don't think the forecast was fantastic either.
No. That was kind of funny to see Foytho just.
I think he was looking for more contact and missed it.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. Then it looked like he was like, body surfing for a second. Oh, that's.
No, did they call?
Yeah, I didn't call anything. I think that was a whistle from the JV
the other
field
side,
again.
I think everyone stopped playing.
Yeah, I think that's happened a couple times already.
Clearly loud whistlers on the JV side.
Yep. So Aramides looks like he's going to be coming in. He's coming in for Joey McNeil in the midfield here. That's a nice ball. And nicely done by Salem to control it. And a nice pass. Somebody going to get on that? That's the question. All right.
It'll be a Salem throw.
Can't see anything in that corner. Nicely done by Gorton. Oh, dear. Whoa.
Never to the middle, right?
Well, that's a dangerous one. Oh, my gosh, we're just living.
I missed Nick coming in. So he must have come
Aramita?
in. Yeah.
Yeah, he came in for McNeil.
McNeil, okay.
All right, that's going to be ours. Yeah, Aramita came in alone. Might be why you missed him.
I could have been checking my work messages.
That's very unprofessional.
It is.
Unprofessional
for
of
me
you
to be here.
Yeah,
I
know.
Well, that's a nice ball.
That is a nice ball, but yeah, nobody could quite get on it. And now
Salem has good size back there, so I think
they
unlike
do.
some other teams where you can bully your way in a little, I don't think that's going to happen today. That's a nice.
Oh boy, watch
nice
the
attack.
wing. Oh my gosh, that was a waste because they had a guy out wide on the right, and
nobody marked him.
Let's face it, the only person who can score from that distance is DeBrule. No, yeah, right. Oh gosh. No, I played defense in high school. I didn't score a lot. Oh, that nicely done by you and Simone. Yep. All right, so we're going to get our DTI. Let's see if anybody's open for him. You kind of wish I'm kind of curious why Bartolucci's coming so far in instead of coming to support. Whoops. Don't think that went the way that Gorton wanted it. Or Foytho, I'm sorry. Foytho.
They got to stop listening to that whistle.
Yeah.
It's on the JV. Or the JV's got to stop
creating
fouls.
Oh, that wasn't. Oh, wow. Something interesting could have happened there.
Yep.
But we do give up a lot of size. Actually, not just on the defense, but in a number of places on the field.
Oh, they're big.
They're some big guys.
They're a bigger team than most of the teams we placed. I mean, even South.
Yeah.
They weren't big.
No. Well, you know who's not really big is Bedford. Bedford's not terribly big either, and yet, they're
just fast and skilled.
Yeah, yeah. That's all you need, really,
Right. Unless a fight breaks out. Yep.
Well, in which case, I'm not necessarily sure that we'd win that either.
No, probably not.
But Salem not doing a terrible job moving the ball at all. Actually doing a pretty good job. Yeah, there they go.
There
now they're out to the wing, but Gorton's out there.
Oh, boy.
Ooh. All right, wow, that was a huge collision involving two Salem players and Aramita.
Well, you got to be careful in there, too.
I know. But Aramita coming all the way back there on defense. Good for him. So you want your wingers sometimes to help back on far post, and there he was. Jeez, look at that thing.
That's a big boot.
Boy, if he keeps this up, it really is going to rain. All right, and here comes Salem again.
Got it covered a little better this time.
Yeah. Yep. Nice step. Ooh. Oh, geez. All right.
Oh, did that stay in?
It was kind of curving in. Yeah. Isn't that something? Yeah, that's going to be a tough ball to turn around like that.
Yeah, just get it out of there.
Yeah, that's good. Good job by Fantaselli, but somebody's got to come up and help Foytho because he's not going to beat these guys by himself.
Josh is there, but it's someone in the middle is what we got to get.
Yep.
Josh did a good job of keeping a little more width there.
Yeah, but then he came into the ball, and if Foytho had won it, then Foytho would have had nobody to pass to. That ball's going out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
I mean, you just got to trust Foytho to win it back, and if he's not going to win it back,
then you run back to defense.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, nice step by Santoro. And
cross that thing.
Oh, what a great effort by Santoro, and what a great move there.
That was a great move. And honestly, it gets back to what we've been talking about all year, just not keeping our width.
Yep.
Because that's right where you want to cross that ball.
Well, but I mean, and the thing is, Santoro, by bringing it down the wing like that, was keeping width on that side, but we didn't have anybody far post, and I mean, it's kind of, I hate to keep banging the drum here, but it's really useful to have somebody on far post on offense when you're trying to score.
Yeah, you angle in a little bit, but you don't need to be right in front of the goal.
Oh, look at this.
That's another nice ball.
If somebody's going to get to that, it's going to be Aramita. Oh, look at that. That's going to be a corner.
I think it's a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sure is. Great effort by Aramita, and not a bad look by Foytho at all. No, it's a corner.
I think
it's a corner. No, it's a corner. Yeah, it's a corner. So they're sending – so who's going to take this thing? Aramita thinks that – not you, Renault. Yeah. So Gorton is going to take it.
Renault thought he was going to get to do it.
Well, I think Lovering sent him over there because he thought it was a throw-in.
Yeah.
So now it's not a throw-in, and they've got to bring a lefty, so they're going to use Gorton because I think he might be the only lefty on the field right now. Although you might prefer to have Gorton in the
box.
Yeah, because he's really good in the air. Oh, that's
a little wide. Oh, but good spot by Ronnie.
Although when you're out like that and you're not going to generate power, you might not want to send it to the keeper. You want to send it back into the goal mouth.
It was nice that he was wide, though. That's what
no,
we were
it
just
was
talking
absolutely,
about, right?
absolutely. So it looks like DeBrule and McNeil are coming in just a little bit. They're up at the half line. Oh, that's going to be ours. So Morgan coming out. McNeil coming in for Morgan and DeBrule coming in for Mason. And it looks like Lambert might be coming in soon, too. Or either that or he's just kind of acting. Oh, no, he's going to throw the ball in. He's coming in as well for Bartolucci. So he did the sub off field. Whoop. Didn't quite get the power on that.
Good job.
Nicely done by, but just too much white there. Oh, and that's a good ball. And now they're bringing numbers
9.
down. Yep, Ewing Simone is coming after him. Nice. Good job by the defense here.
Yeah,
they really
Simone
do swarm.
Had come all the way back, so it's tough for him to get all the way up now. Got to keep our hands down.
Yep. Nicely done by Lambert, but I think he's going to save it.
He saved it.
Yeah, Salem saved it.
Had a pick by the ref. Moving screen.
That's illegal, isn't it? Uh-oh. There we
Good
go.
job
Nicely
by
done.
Tiago.
Oh, look wide. Oh, Ewing Simone wide open there. That's okay.
That's actually a
Aramita.
nice ball. Yep.
Yep. Oh, nicely. God, Aramita, I really like, I dig the way he plays sometimes. His passing is really good on the fly.
Yeah, that was one touch.
Yeah, I know, and that's not
the hot touch.
It's not the only time he's done that. I've seen him do it on a number of games. I like that.
Foytho wants that ball deep. He says, "I'm going to go get it."
Yeah,
he got his wish. Go get it now.
Just a little too deep, but
it hung up there a little more than you thought it might have.
But it's a kind of ball that defenses hate dealing with. You know, that kind of long ball up the middle while the offense is pushing down there. All right, let's see if Santoro. Nicely done by Santoro. Nice patience.
He says, "I can do this. I've already been up here."
Oh, look at this.
Missed.
All right. Oh,
just missed. That was a good play by Salem going to it because.
Yep. Oh, nicely done by Lambert. Nice look.
There we go.
Oh, look at that.
Jeez.
I know. Oh, nice. But the trapping's got to be a tiny bit better.
I'm not going to complain. The passes have been towards people in maroon.
Oh, this is definitely ours. Yep. Nicely done. Well, you know, Gorton and Fandicelli and Green work so well together. And there seems to be a certain natural sympathy there that you didn't see last season among the defenders and the keeper. Right. Oh, look at this. Very narrow again. Oh, shot!
Get in there.
Yes!
That's a great goal.
That was a fantastic shot. He buried that in the corner. Wow. Wow. You know, Goffstown actually showed like quite a bit of ball control in the last couple minutes, and you kind of think like if we passed and trapped this way all the time, we could score goals, right?
When was the last time we had that many passes in a row? I mean, I honestly can't.
I know. Usually our max is like about three or 4.
Yeah, 3. And when we get to 3, we're feeling pretty good. We probably had 5 or 6.
Oh, that's a nice step by Lambert. Took a blow to the head.
He always takes a couple blows to the head.
Yeah, but this was a case where he took a step forward and he really nailed it.
He got hit. He must be sore when he gets home.
He doesn't have a lot of padding for any of the abuse that he takes in the course of a game.
Nope.
Whoops,
a
little
service,
wide.
But that could be trouble.
Yeah, but it's a little too wide. Oh, Aramita, look at this. I really, I don't know. I know I like to rant about this, that, and the other thing, but I like ranting about Aramita. I just think he's got a lot of energy, but he's got some skill that he can actually display at high speed.
Yeah, and I think he's really embraced the role that he's in there. He comes in and he just hustles the whole time.
Yep.
Creates a little bit of trouble.
Oh, look at this. Oh.
We got to 4.
Joey's got to think about where the white is, before he passes.
To be honest with you, though, look at how crowded the Reds were around that ball. It's a little tough to make a pass.
But that's because that's the problem with being narrow in the first place, right? That's, of course, you're going to have a ton of white. Oh, here comes.
Oh, and look at 8 across.
Oh, geez. Yeah, Ewing Simone's got to come back. Nicely done by Gorton. Yep. Now we got to rush that ball. Nicely done by Foytho, but look how many guys are right around there.
Wide. Get it wide.
Oh,
Joey slipped and tried to at least hit it with his head.
When you make that pass and you lose it in the middle of the field. You got to go wide with that. Oh, that's
just
didn't
stay wide enough, but it wasn't a bad play.
No.
Just a little bit wider. So it looks like we're playing 2 up front now, too, instead of 1.
Yes.
I don't know if it's been the whole game that way. I don't think it was at the start. I think Borges was the lone person up there, but when Foytho came in, they moved to 2 strikers.
But Ewing Simone has been doing a lot of
running. Trouble. Look at that.
Oh. Ewing Simone has been doing a lot of running back on defense, though. I think actually he might be playing like a midfield winger position and coming up. Because he comes back and he plays defense. He covers that number, number 9 or something.
Doesn't Doesn't appear that way from where he's playing, but I think he is. He does have to come back because they're clearly not marking that outside.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure where we're outnumbered exactly to make that happen. Lambert having a little trouble keeping his feet. Nice step again, but he's going to have to get rid of the left foot.
Look at him go, though. There you go, Joe.
God, we just got to. Oh my God! It's a miracle that we actually kept possession for that long. So Borges is smiling at me, which looks like he's coming back in. And everybody's slipping and falling on this field.
Good job.
All right, what do you see? Oh, that's not a terrible idea, but
I just don't think Fortho saw it coming. Play it back.
Nice. Nice.
Man on.
Yeah, they're talking. He knows. We got to look wide because there's just too many people around Fortho for him to do anything with that ball.
I'll tell you, the Salem team is good defensively, too.
Oh, yeah, they're not giving you a lot of oxygen. I agree.
We haven't had a ton of leads this year when you think about it.
Yeah, do you remember?
The Portsmouth game we had a lead on. We had a lead in the Nashua North game, and then obviously the Spalding game. But I can't think of many leads that we had other
That's
than
because we don't really score very much. But you know what the thing is that we don't do that we did a lot of last year? Last year we gave up goals like in the first 10, 12 minutes all the time. And then we were down in a hole, and then it was just murder to try and crawl out of it. And it was almost formulaic. We gave up a goal at the beginning, and we didn't seem to be like a first 15-minute team.
Right.
This doesn't happen now anymore at all. We don't give up quick goals at all. Oh, my God. If that had been just a little – well, yeah, but you know what? If he'd given it like another 6 feet, that would have been a problematic save.
That's a shot on goal, you know?
Yeah, that is a shot on goal. You're right.
We did have some subs come in.
Yes.
So it looked like Fortho came out.
Nicely done by Fantaselli.
Martin came in.
Borges, Martin. Oh, boy. Nicely done.
I think that was a good idea. That didn't look good.
That was a fantastic idea. When it's in the box, you know, I'm not an aficionado of booting the ball, but if it's in the box and it's a dangerous situation, don't pussyfoot with it. Just take care of it. Let the defense reset. Pick up the offense.
Yeah, at least you can mark easier then. You know, you can kind of figure out who to mark. And
yep. Well, it looks like there was a score on the JV field. No idea who that was.
I'm guessing it was Goffstown. It seemed like a lot of cheering, and I'm not sure Salem travels that well for a JV game.
Are you denigrating the commitment of Salem fans to
not
their
at
teams?
All. I'm denigrating the commitment of JV parents in general.
Oh, jeez. I don't know. We used to go to the games.
Yeah, we're not normal.
That's
we're also
true.
doing these games.
You know, I was doing these games before my son was even on this team. That's kind of ridiculous.
That is dedication. Or you were hopeful.
Oh, I just thought it would be fun to watch. And am I glad that I did,
that was
too.
the best season ever. I'm going to talk about that
Oh,
a little bit longer.
no. Oh, this is, got to get rid of that faster. Decision-making.
2016, that doesn't happen.
No. It sure doesn't. Well, because we're talking about Ethan Skinner doing the work here.
Right.
Tiago, boy, cleaning up right there. We had 3 guys on the guy with the ball, and that kind of shows you the danger of dribbling too much. Then you attract all this attention, and you can't get to the guy who's open. Because if there are 3 guys on you, you should be able to pass it.
Tough throw.
Oh, here we go. All right, Morgan, not a lot to work with, but he finds the open man.
Oh.
There we go.
I will say our passing is better today than it has been.
I agree. I'm not sure why.
I don't know either.
I want to find out.
It's a smaller field. It's slippery. You know, you'd think it'd be just the opposite. But
well, to be honest, I think a slippery – so Mason coming in for DeBrule. I think a slippery field actually aids the offense because the defense is the one reacting.
Right, they're trying to react.
They're reacting, they're falling, and so on and so forth. So if we maintain possession, you know, that's an added plus. So there's only 7 minutes left in the half, 7.5. So hopefully we get in this, you know, maybe score another goal. Just make sure they don't score. Oh, look at this.
It's another good pass.
Didn't
quite get enough on it.
No. He didn't have a very big window to shoot in
No,
either.
he had a short window, and I think he was trying to get rid of it
Yep.
quick and put one on and see what happened. But that's all I know is this is a lot easier to commentate than the game last year where we had the band playing in our ear.
There we go. Oh, see.
That's
okay,
right.
now we got to
Possess
get
the ball,
wide.
boys.
Yeah, but we got to
go.
send it wide. There we go.
Nice.
There's some space right there. Oh, jeez.
You got to put that towards the goal if you're going to do that.
Actually, though, I got to say.
Jackson told him you can hit from there. It's no problem.
Is that what Jackson told him? I'm sure.
Well, Jackson's
like, yeah, that's not a big
That's
deal.
about where Jackson.
You guys say, the worst game we ever did, and I know I don't think you were at this one, but Jared was the Merrimack game where they had the speakers about 2 feet away from us, and they were playing it at like 150 decibels at the halftime, and that was an overtime game too. So while we were standing there at overtime, it just was blaring right in our faces. All right, come on, let's see. Win this.
Oh, nice job
Andy.
by Mason.
Yep. All right, what do you see? You
got to be careful playing back here.
Oof,
there we go.
There you go. Nice.
Andy could do it a little easier because he had pulled the guy towards him.
Oh,
just missed.
I was thinking,
go.
why didn't Morgan should just go with that one, right? Once it passes him. Oh, offsides. I think that Morgan was offsides. I think he was. Actually.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. It was close.
I missed that one.
But I was thinking that instead of turning that in, he should think about just following it down the seam.
That's a pretty good ball.
That is a good ball. Oh, whoops. That didn't go as planned.
Throwing.
Like way off the outside of your foot. Boy, both teams ramming it back and forth up the middle.
Yeah, because nobody's spaced.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for Martin. Look at Martin.
Yeah, I know. Somebody should pay attention to him.
Hopefully they won't, but we will.
Oh, jeez. We got to create some space. This is like, I mean,
it's just too
when you're,
up.
when
nice
it's
job
when
by
it's
Joe.
jammed up like that, you got to pass so much better, right?
Oh,
there you go. Let's see. Come on, Ewing.
Salem did
Simone.
come back and cover Martin now.
Yeah. Well, he's been camped out there all day.
Right. Oh yeah, there we go.
They're going to call that every day of the week. So Gordon's definitely got the range to sink this one into the box. So, but I guess they're going to go to Borges, yeah. But they're sending Fantaselli up.
He's got the range too.
Well, I think he's got the height and the skills to. Oh yeah, Borges definitely has the range. Little wide, but
right on him though.
Yeah, but I mean, Fantaselli won't be able to score on a head from there. So clock ticking away. We're at 3:50 left in the half.
Borges is probably tired because he has to actually run this game, unlike the last one.
Oh yeah, that's right. He got a good break, but you got a good break. That's why they're putting him in the midfield.
Yeah, fresh. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got fresh legs.
I don't know if those legs are ever too fresh.
Are you saying? Yeah, I was just about to say the only thing that's fresh on him is his mouth.
He is he'll crack a joke, but he's actually pretty. He's a pretty well behaved young man.
Well, that's good.
Yes. Yep. Takes after his mother.
What? She's a well behaved young man.
She's well behaved.
Oh, okay.
And Hugh, I will make sure she watches these.
I know she watches
sent you
these
a couple
things.
Notes. Yep.
She sent me some notes.
Yeah, early on when you got your sayings all backwards.
Oh, right.
Bridesmaids,
Yeah, that's right.
brides.
Well, that's because it ended up on Facebook, right?
Yeah,
Any
yeah.
Yahoo can write on Facebook and say any crazy thing, right? No, I'm glad she watches, right? Because, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Tell that to AB.
AB? Oh, yeah, right. I'd already forgot. He's, dropped out of the news cycle. Oh, look at that.
Oh, I thought that was going to sneak through, but go ahead, have one.
Oh, not bad. That's a good take. Just need to do a little faster. Oh.
That is over. Oof. Well, that's close.
Jeez.
That's close.
Yeah, but they're not going to.
It was a nice play by him. He followed the ball pretty much, but.
Yeah, but you have to follow the ball, and you have to look like you're playing the ball. So we are closing in on the 2-minute limit. So we actually got to the bottom of this whole
Get in there.
Oh! Put it back in.
Make sure we're on sides.
Okay. We better get back now.
Yeah, we got to get back now. No.
And somebody's got a challenge now too. Oh, come on. What am I saying? Oh, come on. It's like, oh, great.
Yeah.
I'd take that all day. So we actually learned from the referee before the game what the rule is about the clock. And the rule is that in the first half, the clock stops at 2 minutes. And it's in the second half that the clock stops at 5 minutes.
And that was good and troubling information. It means,
Right.
it's good that we got the ruling. It's bad that we know that the refs watch the games.
Well, it's
because
also,
that's how we got the information.
Yeah,
he was watching the last game.
And he was wondering why, he heard us like kind of yammering on about why, what was going on. Why was it so 5 minutes sometimes and 2 minutes at others? But the other terrible thing we learned is that nobody who operates scoreboards in this division seems to understand what the rule is. Because we've been just watching 5-12, 5-2, 5-2. Nicely done by Fantaselli.
Again, I think that was exactly it. Actually, it went to someone, but that's one you just clear.
Right.
Oh, come on. Talk, boys.
Yeah, they got to talk. And that's, Lambert's got possession. He properly has,
Right, Josh has got to get
Josh has got to get out of the way. Ewing Simone's got to get out of the way. That's Lambert's ball. I mean, you just don't, take it right off of him.
Maybe Josh was doing it so Lambert wouldn't have to take another hit.
Yeah, he's worried about his
one
teammate.
for the teammate.
Whoops.
They were hugging each other.
Yeah, that was
barely out.
Close embrace there. Oh, boy. Game's not getting chippy, but it's getting kind of physical.
Yeah.
And Iden.
Oh,
interesting.
That, yeah.
That is an interesting call.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's getting chippy in the sense that they hate each other.
So.
I think they're hustling really hard, and it's very physical play, and it's kind of an unreliable field, and they're running into each other. And
I think Salem's a physical team.
They
got good size.
Yep.
Sorry, Jared. Oh, that looks like the half.
Boy, that is a wimpy sounding whistle.
Well, he should go grab the whistle from the JV.
Yeah, that guy's got like a microphone on that thing. It's like, good news so far. Not just that we're winning 1-0, but it's not. This isn't the way it was when we were playing Nashua South and we were winning 1-0. We were just kind of like on the ropes, and they're just pounding us, and we were just trying to hold on to that lead. I mean, this game is going back and forth, and we've created some serious opportunities to score. And honestly, I think we've created more opportunities than Salem has.
I think we have.
But Salem is good about moving the ball.
Yeah, they're good about moving the ball. They pass the ball well. Honestly, I think they're a pretty solid team, and you can see why they've had some recent scores that are where they are. They're big, they're fast, they're physical. But a tough match.
Another team that kind of is like Londonderry. Move the ball pretty well. Just just in the middle of everything, right? Of the scoring and so on and so forth. So I really do hope, though. I mean, we can not only hold on to this lead, but maybe add on to it. I don't think that's an unrealistic expectation for the second half. And you know what? If we get a win out of this game, that's huge for us because it advances us about halfway to getting a playoff position.
Yeah,
I think we need
I'm a little worried about it only because the last time we had a 1-0 lead was that Nashua South game, and North.
Oh yeah.
And how we came out in the second half was probably the worst soccer we've played all year. And I think sometimes you get in between where you're trying to protect a lead and you play like you haven't been playing. And
I don't want to protect a lead. I think I think this is definitely a case of dance with the girl you brung.
Yep.
It's like this has been working for us. Why don't we keep doing this until it doesn't work? But if we need 8 more points, right, to get to a playoff position or a certain playoff position, and 4 points from a win, that would get us halfway there, right? That would take the pressure off on some of these other games. This is a good team, They're kind of stuck in the middle of the way we are, and if we can beat them, we put them, below us, and we advance and we get closer to the playoffs. So
I think it's a big game. That's what Jared said before. It really is a big game for where we are in the seedings. And to be honest with you, I mean, you want to make the playoffs no matter what, but you also would like to avoid that 14 or 15 seed.
Yeah,
I don't think you want to be the 14 or the 15 seed. You'd rather be 12. Than you would be down there. Even if you got an away game, you're not going to be playing any of the behemoths like
Central or Bedford
or Bedford or Hanover.
And frankly, I'm not really crazy about playing South again either.
No, not either.
But from what you're saying, I think you're absolutely right. I think every game's a big game.
No, and they're all jumbled there.
Like we definitely want. I don't think we really want to lose any of the next 5 games. If we get some ties through there, I think that's fine. If we can get 1 win and 2 ties, I think that definitely puts us in the playoffs. Probably not in the 15th spot, maybe a little higher than that. But, the more wins that we can get and the more ties and so on, the more positive results we can get, I think the better, because you're right. We don't want to just make the playoffs and then just get creamed by Central or Bedford or Hanover or something like that.
Yeah, one of those teams we don't match up well with. Where we've matched up with the other teams okay on the top top part of that draw. So
no, I think you're absolutely right. So we got 7 minutes left before the start of the second half. So we'll take a break and we'll bring you some second half action. All right. So welcome back to the second half of soccer action, boys varsity soccer action between Goffstown and Salem. Scores 1-0 on the strength of a Ewing Simone goal.
A nice Ewing Simone.
It was a nice goal. He buried that right in the corner. He looked very good, very pro, very cold-blooded, very impressive. And by the way, do you see how wide we are right now?
The widest we've been all game.
Yeah.
Hope
I'm
it stays
surprised.
that way.
Yeah. I've never seen that before. So Foyth is going to take the kickoff, and he's looking for Borges. And Borges, yes, as is our want. See how this goes.
I'm surprised the keep didn't just stayed back there for that, huh?
Oh, and grab it?
Yeah, instead of just coming to get it, you had plenty of time.
Yeah.
That didn't go out by a ton.
No, but it did go out. That's a nice ball by the keep, though. And Santura gets a head on it, and then Gorton. And, wow, look at that, everywhere. 3 heads in a row. Got to bring some control to this. And we got a lot of guys in the middle there.
Yeah, we do. It's the same thing.
Oh, that's a nice ball, but Gorton's onto that. And, boy, does he bring some great speed and the ability to turn the ball. Unfortunately, falls at Salem's feet. Oh, my gosh.
Nice save.
Jeez, he could have shot that anywhere. Boy, they say positioning is 90% of the game of a goalie, and boy, Miles Green was right where he needed to be. I don't think he had really any time to react, really.
No. Oh, that's kind of a trip.
That's definitely that's a dangerous play. He's playing on the ground.
Right. I honestly don't think it was intentional. I think he was struggling to get up, and the other.
No, I think it was intentional, and that guy's a dirty player, and I think he needs to get a straight red. Oh, I love calling these games as a homer. Ooh, low service and into the waiting feet of Salem. And
you certainly don't like the way this one has started so far.
No, not at all. Ooh, all right. No, we can't get it out of our third. Yeah, Green's going to get that one every day.
Yeah, but I don't think this is the intensity
no,
Coach Levering was hoping to come out with a lead.
Oh, Green not happy with that punt. You can hear him say, ah.
Still made it over the half.
Yeah, I know. Even when he screws up, it's still pretty good.
It's not terrible.
Yeah. So Coach Levering exhorting his boys to kind of show a little spirit here. Boy, look how narrow we are. There's nobody out here at all. Look at the space right in front of us.
Yep, we got to throw.
And Morgan, who had started out right here on this sideline, is almost in the center of the field. And they're going to let that go. There's nothing there. Yeah. Coach Levering is asking Foyth to actually pass it to somebody.
I think he was reminding them, you're the furthest one up top.
Yeah, so don't head it backwards, towards the Salem, because
unless
nobody's going to get it.
Beat the person to it.
Yeah, right. Oops.
Isaac going for a shot on goal. Oh, that's trouble.
Oh, yeah. You got
keep
to
keep coming.
Yeah, I would have gone after that one a little bit quicker, because
I think if
Salem
they did, it would have been a problem.
Yeah, Salem showed no inclination to go to that ball, really.
And maybe you pick up a foul.
Hey,
you never know.
Another shot on goal. Borges with another shot on goal, like a real one just now.
A little too far. And you would hope with a lead, you'd like to possess just a little more instead of just booting the ball.
Well, I agree with that.
Possess the ball, pass it.
Yeah, but that's what we've been saying all season, and nobody's listening to us. So
They did it in the first half.
Oh, they did it better than they usually do
Yeah.
in the first half. You're sure. You're right about that.
But maybe they're pushing for another goal. They figure that's the safest way to.
Why not? That's the best way to play defense, right? Ooh, keep the arms down. Oop. It's not the worst ball, but I think it would have been better serve sending it to Morgan.
Got to throw in there, though.
That's good. So DTI is going to come over, send it into the box. We don't have a lot of people who are in a hurry to get into that box. I think we're outnumbered like 2-1 in there.
And we're keeping more back, too. There's 4 people all the way back.
Well, we got Fanicelli and Gorton, so there's like plenty of insurance there.
Oh, there's Borges.
Oh!
Not quite enough. Couldn't quite get enough on it.
Yeah, but then, again, padding the stats. Whoops.
I mean, I don't know how that's not a foul.
And
that's
let's
what
see
I'm saying.
here. Yeah, Foyta's got it, but who's he got that?
He's got
yeah, there you
Borges
go.
Right there.
Yep. That's not a terrible ball.
Nope. Oh, I thought that was going across to Ronnie. It just, from our angle, it looked like it was going to get there. But
Santoro angling that header very nicely out to Gordon there. That was a nice play. Yeah.
That's a little better. Possess the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whoops. Oh, no. I think he got it in the bread box.
Yes,
Oh, definitely. Most definitely. Oh, that hurts. I hate that feeling.
Kick the ball out of bounds, boys.
Feels like your manhood is completely drained out of you when that happens. Ooh.
Somebody kicked the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, but look at that. This guy, number 10's got his hands all over Pelletier. Oh, wow. It's got to be better.
Well, plus we know what you're going to say there. Also, stay wider. Why be so
I know,
close
exactly, because he wasn't exactly open. Actually, Pelletier actually sort of passed it to where Morgan should have been. All right, that ball's gone again. It's joined that other ball. All right, so, yeah, Salem player coming off the field because he really took a hit right in the
coach asked if
crown
he really
jewels.
need one. And I'm thinking, I don't know.
Dude, I need like, what's that?
The coach asked if he really needed one, and I'm thinking, I think he might need two.
Do you need to ask? I was going to say, like, I don't know. It takes a good, like, 5 minutes to get. So Foytho fouled.
Yeah, surprised they didn't keep advantage.
Yeah. Maybe they didn't really see much of an advantage there. I mean, there was a lot of white.
That's true.
On defense there. I
don't think there's anywhere to go. Us. That's not a bad place for a.
Oh, man. I bet DeBrule's salivating right now because if he had that kind of a shot, I think he'd go for it.
Isaac's laughing, so I don't know what that means.
Because his keeper is not terribly tall. Oh, that is a good ball. That was not a bad ball at all by Borges.
That's right. This one's going to get blasted in.
Oh, and that. Oh, dear.
Good work.
All right.
Good job, Trev.
Nice.
I think Trevor's really back.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
He had a great game against South. He played a lot of minutes.
Nice by Gorton. Nice quick reaction there.
Yeah, that wasn't looking good. That was a good play.
Boy, those two guys back there, I tell you, I feel so much better when they're back there. They work so well together. Well, we got a lot of guys standing over there.
I'm surprised that ball got through.
Yes, that's a throw in.
Good job. Joe watched it go out.
All right. Oh, I wonder if they've got a designated thrower inner of their own.
He's taking a big.
Yep.
Not quite as.
Yeah, not as impressive as when Pelletier does it.
No. When Nick.
Oh, that's a great ball.
Oh,
easy to handle. All right,
good
all
job.
right.
We'll take a corner there.
Yeah, great job.
That was close to being off, though. But
yeah.
The ref was right there, and he was pointing to the guy on the other side, which one was keeping him on, but it wasn't by a lot. I think Foytho wanted that ball just a little earlier than he was given it by Borges.
Well, and it didn't have a lot of oomph on it, so he had to kind of slow down a little bit to get to it. But still, it was a very good ball, and Foytho did some good stuff with it. And now we have a corner kick, and we've got a lot of maroon up in the box. Everybody except for 3 players. Only Pelletier, Santoro, and Fantaselli staying back here.
And Caleb's taking it.
Yeah. And it's good you got a big guy like Foytho up there to – oh, that's off.
Little off. It's all right.
But
Good
Pelletier,
stepper now.
Whoops. Oh, dear. And here comes Lambert storming after him.
Well, we better get back. I mean.
Oh, you cannot. Yeah.
Just get that thing out of there.
Yeah, I
this
agree.
Does not look good.
All right. I'm not sure what they're calling, but
handball. I think it was a hand before.
All right.
It was a little late call.
Did you see that Salem player stabbing for the ball before he'd actually gotten up again? See, I'm telling you, Joe, he's no good. He's no good.
Oh, add another town that Hugh can't go to pretty soon.
Well, Salem. Salem. Come on.
You'll have to go there next year. I know you're hanging on for. They signed you to the bonus contract year, right?
Oh, jeez. But I'm at home. I'm not. I'm not getting the stink eye from like a bunch of like parents and. Ooh, what?
That was a little.
Not getting the stink eye from a bunch of parents and a ball boy, right? I'm at home. I can do whatever I want, right?
Okay.
I'm in the. What are you telling me? Salem, that New Hampshire's a small state?
It's a small state.
I can just see it, man. I'll be in the supermarket 10 years from now, and somebody's going to come up and punch me between the eyes right there. You're that guy who called that Salem game. Yep, that's an obvious look. So Ewing, Simone, and DeBrule are coming up to the half line. 10 minutes into the half. Ooh,
he's got to be off.
He's way off sides. Yeah. Yeah, see?
We've got to come close to leading the league and drawing people off sides, I would think. I don't know.
We haven't watched a lot. We haven't watched all the other games that have been taking place, right?
But it certainly seems like we do it a lot. At that Portsmouth game alone, we had a pretty good lead after game one. Yeah. Portsmouth must have been off 20 times in that game.
Portsmouth, they're terrible this year.
Yeah,
I'm surprised. I mean, last year they were pretty decent, and the year before they were decent, and now they're 1-9. I mean, that's crazy.
10.
What?
I think it's 10.
Oh, okay. By now, yeah.
There we go. Get a throw.
But it's quite a drop from being like, oh yeah, we want to play top 4 to like being almost in last place down with BG. So Borges and Lambert coming off.
And somebody else.
Oh, and Martin coming off.
Yep.
So wait, who else came on then? Oh, Bartolucci, DeBrule, and Ewing Simone.
Yep.
All right. Got it. Oh boy. So Bartolucci's going to have to handle this big guy on the wing out here.
I think we needed some fresh legs.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, come on. There you go.
Oh, DeBrule wanted. He was looking at the ball so hard he didn't even see that Salem player coming in because he wanted to take it.
Kicked him.
Oh,
right
not in the
knees.
middle. Yeah, better that than the bread box. Oh boy, they're so crowded. So crowded. All right, there we go.
There you go. Open up. You heard Coach say it was a great move. That's a pretty good ball. Thought it might sneak through.
McNeil, with a step. And now
Ronnie.
Morgan. Oh, boy, there's just a lot of white over there.
That's all right. Keep pushing it. See if you can't get a –
I don't think he's going to beat all those guys, but –
well, he's doing a pretty good job of it so far.
It's still going to be a throw-in, right?
Throw-in.
Yeah, so –
then we get our designated thrower who gives up 125 pounds to theirs, but I bet she throws it as far.
He's the real deal.
Yep. They're probably going to put a statue of Renault up after this season.
I hope they do. And you know what? Putting a statue up to Renault will be cheaper than most of the other players because he's smaller.
That's right. Good point. A little bouncy. You saw that took a tough bounce.
Yeah, because the field.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
that's not bad.
Not a bad idea by Bartolucci. I really like the way he's played out there.
I thought he gave him a ton in that South game.
Oh, I thought he played fantastic. But that's not the only game where he's given us some good stuff. Whoa. Nicely done by – yeah. You know what? I think Pelletier did a pretty good job of getting on top of that guy without actually touching him very much. Oh, nice ball. Oh, nice. Look at that.
That's a pretty good ball.
No, they're not going to call that.
I wouldn't have called that.
No,
I mean, he
played ball and he was on the ground.
Josh has got to just know that there's someone on the ground in front of you and get over him.
Boy, neither team really wide. Look at this here.
Well, they're running up with
but Morgan's coming after him. Oh, this is not good. Well, that's actually not bad at all.
No. Renault came all the way back and was there to help as well.
And Aramida's coming in for Foyt, though. But you notice, I mean, we do, I don't want to say we swarm, but boy, we do go after the ball. You know, when everybody realized that that ball was going to be on the far part of the box, we had 3 guys there going after it. And I think that, I mean, that's usually a strength, but sometimes that is a weakness. Because then when we win it, you know.
If somebody has a lot of touch, too, I think you can get in trouble doing that.
No,
if they make a couple good passes in there. If there's 3 people on one, there's people unmarked unless the numbers aren't even.
No, I completely agree with you. But it does speak to the spirit of this team.
Oh,
you know,
I think
guys
so.
are aggressive. It's not like, oh, it's yours and no, it's yours kind of thing. They all want it.
That team, they've been that way all year.
Yeah. Nicely
Good
done.
job, Nick.
Aramita, great play. Oh.
I thought he was going to give it a little more touch and run right around him.
I think he towed it. I think he almost towed it. All right. That's good. Don't get beat.
We haven't given up a ton of goals, but most of our goals have been in the second half.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right.
Sure.
We take that early lead, and then
and even when we
get
don't,
battered
take
down.
a look at the games we've given up more goals other than Central.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Offsides.
off. That was a good call by Miles. Miles called that one.
Well, aside from Central, but yeah, it was Bedford. They scored 2 goals in the second half.
Late.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually,
Nashua North got
in
us
the
late.
second half.
Nashua South got us in the second half.
Yep.
They were all, most of the goals we've given up have been in the second half.
I think that second half, the beginning of that second half against National North, that was the first time, and I think the only time I've really seen this team kind of, I don't want to say fail, but just kind of.
They were almost timid. There
was something. It was really strange. Yeah.
I haven't seen them play that well.
It was a strange half, and I'd never seen them play that badly before or since.
I don't know. There were a couple minutes in that Portsmouth game when they started to come back.
Nice
job
by Green.
God, he almost moves as nimbly as Borges back there.
But he looks so comfortable back there. And it's good when you look comfortable because you give confidence to your defense.
That's way up there.
Boy, that is a great punt.
He kicks
six
of those and the game will be over. All that hang time. Good job by.
Yeah, nicely by Ronnie Morgan. I think Morgan's having a pretty good game today.
Just hope for a bad pass.
Yeah.
Put a little pressure.
Oh, and look at that.
Good
there
step.
it is. And Gorton just kind of shoving it up there. Oh, Ewing Simone looking wide. Nice
That's
talking.
a nice pass.
Oh.
That's all right. That was a nice pass by Ewing Simone. He really looked up.
No, it was, and Aramita made a good call.
Was it a great run?
Yeah.
Yep.
But see, the communication, the passing, I mean, those are things that, we can work on, and we do them pretty well sometimes. Well, it's good to see that we're not, hanging back and playing defense. We're actually trying to win this game. Well, we have a lot of maroon coming back.
We do.
Yep, don't stab.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought that ball was going in.
So did I.
Corner. Yeah, Gorton, I think Gorton kind of pushed him, and he needs, even though the ball was out of bounds, I think he needs to be a little
You got to be careful there.
Yeah, you don't want them calling anything.
Not in a one goal game for
sure.
No,
oh my gosh.
But this is big here. So we got everyone back except for Morgan.
So Mason waiting to come in. Ooh, that's strong. Oh,
thank goodness they lost him. We did not have him marked. That was a great ball and a good run by
but you see,
player.
He generated a heck of a lot of power on that one because he was coming out of the box, coming in, right? It's hard to generate power when you're just standing. Yeah. And that makes sense. So Mason coming in for McNeil, so he's going to be side by side with DeBrule, I think. I think DeBrule is in a more sort of offensive position here.
That's right.
Nice.
He came in for Borges, and Borges was playing the same place.
Oh, look at
there
this.
There you go, Jackson. Keep working. They're definitely putting a little more pressure.
Oh,
no.
But you see, you remember that comment I made a little bit earlier about too many guys going to the ball? Like, DeBrule was on the ball, and Bartolucci was, coming off of his man to kind of, help DeBrule. And it's like he couldn't get to DeBrule's man, and he didn't get the guy.
I'm not convinced that wasn't an own goal there, too. I think
I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
So we got to go back to work. So Lambert coming on. Oh, so Bartolucci coming off. DeBrule thought he was coming off, but DeBrule's still on. So 22 minutes left in the half.
Oh, we just gotta start.
Dear.
We just got to pick it up. I think Salem definitely has controlled the second half so far, so maybe we can get a little momentum back here again.
Well, we have created some chances, though. Nice by DeBrule. But we got to possess a little bit here. We're not really. Okay, Lambert's got to get rid of it wide,
that's
like to his right.
There, huh?
No. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, and they're going to call it on Salem. Salem's coach says, like, that's got to be something, and they called it on Salem.
I don't think that was the something.
Yeah, I think. Oh,
they changed it.
Oh, dear.
I actually thought it was on Goffstown. If they were going to call something, I think it would have been on Goffstown. So I didn't.
There was a lot going on that wasn't
was.
called up until that point. Oh, that's a good ball.
Just missed it. Nice
All
job,
right.
Miles. They had number 2 sitting right there. They're definitely generating some pressure.
Well,
We've got
and their strikers are like way more aggressive now. I'm not really sure what got into them, but. Nice punt.
That's a good trap.
Yep. And look back, look back, look back. He's dribbling into a cul-de-sac. He needs to look back.
There it is.
Oh. Who's there? A lot of guys like kind of looking at DeBrule's pass. And.
Oh, that's on Ronnie.
Oh, but you know, there's the same thing, right? Nobody's closer to the goal than Ronnie is at that point.
Right.
A lot of these guys sort of head it back, but a lot of times there's nobody back there. Look at this. 3 guys to take him down. Oh, Lambert, nicely done. He's really good in the air most of the time. I'd say like Gorton and Lambert are some of the better players up top. Yep. All right. Yeah, that looked like it was going in for a second.
Now you could tell from Miles' reaction it wasn't.
I know, but I hate relying on Miles' reaction to gauge whether that ball's going in or not.
Well, just under 20 minutes.
Yep. So, yeah, Salem coming back, showing some renewed energy here.
Oh, they've really dominated the second half, unfortunately.
Yeah.
There you go, Jackson.
DeBrule again getting that ball back. Wow, look at that. Ewing Simone tracking all the way back. That is Ewing Simone, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he tracked all the way back on defense. I mean, geez.
Throw.
Good for him. I think at this moment our defense can use the help. All right. Not really much open for Lambert.
No, you pretty much just got to throw that one up the line.
Yeah, which he did, but somebody's got to kind of.
It's the middle. You know, this is where either one of the defenders has got to move up and take a little space, or Mason's got to move back, but you can't. I just heard someone from the stands say spread out Goffstown, and that's good advice.
Well, I think that's kind of generic advice for the entire season, right? Because look at this. I mean, DeBrule's got nowhere to go, really.
No. Just a sea of white behind him. Yeah, there you go. Take some space.
Yeah, send it out wide. Or come out wide. That's a great ball.
Just missed it, Nick.
Yep, and that's going to be a white throw.
It's too bad because Nick was trying to head it to Pelletier, who was wide open. That was a good head.
Oh, look at this. Oh, they're going to call that every single time. You cannot try and take the ball from behind. I mean, even if it's clean, you just cannot do it, and that wasn't clean anyway. So that's not a great place to give up a free kick at all. But, boy, all of Goffstown is back except for Morgan.
You can see where they want it. They want it on
Oh,
that
that's going to be wide. Oh, man. So that was a great job by Santoro. He had 2 guys on either side, or 1 guy on either side of him, and he played that well.
Still more scary opportunities
for
Salem.
I'd rather not have this happen at all. So Foytho and McNeil are waiting to come in at the half line. We'll see who they go in for. Big boot. Oh, that's not a bad idea,
that's
right?
That's a good idea, especially if you're wider.
They're calling Foytho. Yeah, Lovering is telling Foytho to keep his arms down.
Yeah, it's actually Ewing Simone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, yeah. Because Foytho's not even in yet.
No, he's trying to get in.
Yeah, I'm not
I mean,
trying
they might
to
tell him the same thing when he gets
yeah.
in. But.
Hey, Foytho, keep your hands down. Thumbs up from
Being
Foytho.
proactive.
Yeah. Oh,
that's not bad. Go
that
get
was
it.
not a bad look, but nothing doing.
Coach Levering telling his guys to work.
Oh.
Trevor, be aware. Nick! Nick, here!
Nice step by Lambert again there.
Nick, now you're up. Now you're up.
Whoops. Yeah, he's got to get rid of the ball. He's a great defender. He's not Lionel Messi on offense, though. And Gorton sending it upfield, but right into the feet of White.
Well, the
And
bigger
DeBrule,
issue was we didn't really.
DeBrule sold that pretty well, but it was a foul.
No, I thought it was a foul.
Oh, it was
Coming
definitely a
from
foul. The secret to selling something is not to oversell.
Right.
It's to make it look, give it an air of verisimilitude.
To a salesman.
I know. You don't want to oversell, right?
He knows how to sell.
No, we just sell.
I know. Oh, selling paint, right? It's paint?
Yeah.
Yeah, paint.
Yeah,
Ish.
kind of.
It's this thing that gets layered onto something else.
Yes.
All right. So Bartolucci joining Foytho and McNeil, waiting to get on. That's a nice ball. Oh.
You know what was nice there, too, is that we had someone at least near the front of the top of the box.
Yep, that was DeBrule sort of lurking there.
Didn't turn out the way we wanted.
No, but that's if we had a guy out there. Nice. Oh, I think he was looking for.
I think he thought there was going to be a run there, and there really wasn't a run.
Yeah, but there was a seam right there. Oh, no stabbing, as Levering likes to say. Don't stab. All right. So Morgan coming out, DeBrule coming out, and Lambert coming out. So Bartolucci coming in, McNeil, and Foytho. So Foytho, I think, is going to be up top.
And Lambert seems to be limping a little.
Yeah.
I don't think he's 100%.
This is just kind of hard to tell. Nicely done by Gorton.
That's a tough cover for Bartolucci.
Yeah, he really
big.
gives up a ton of. Oh, nice.
Well, actually,
Is that
Bartolucci did
oh,
it first.
the
Bartolucci
referee
did it first. And
I
then,
know, but the referee is telling him
the
to.
retaliation.
You got to keep them separated.
I think I'd pick someone else, Bartolucci.
Well, I don't know, I mean, but doesn't that speak something to the spirit of this team, right? I'm not going to back down before a guy who's got 60 pounds on me and, 5 inches. Nicely done by Bartolucci. Oh, look at this. It's like having this little terrier on your ankle, right? Nice. Wow.
Big boot.
Look at that. Whoops. You kind of wish we could make more of some of those punts.
Well, I think the issue is we're moving back on them because they don't think they're going to go that far. So instead of moving in and
yeah, but after he's been punting it that far all game, you kind of think like, why not? Nicely done by McNeil. Nice effort. Oh. And Gorton's going to clear the air, looking for
he's got him.
Ewing Simone.
Literally
right on the numbers, right? Literally on the numbers. Nailed him.
Yeah, Coach Levering imploring his guys to move the ball.
Uh-oh. All right. No, nothing doing there. So 12 minutes left in regulation, at least according to the clock on the scoreboard. Nicely done by McNeil. Are we going to win it? We're all bunched up. That's a good ball.
Almost.
Ooh, almost. It was the right idea because we had 3 guys standing within about a couple yards of each other. Nice step there. Oh, thought Mason had won it for a second. I like Fantaselli.
Yeah,
He's got nice
call.
feet. He's got quick feet. But yeah, and he got fouled.
Oh, that was easy. That's an easy call. I know the Salem player doesn't agree, but that's simple.
But you know, easy calls are not always made. That's good. Good to see.
It's a line drive, but it's on feet.
Yep. A little scorpion there by McNeil. Looks like Borges is coming in. So Coach Levering telling his team, we don't need that. We don't need to foul people, right? I think that was Mason. Oof, low service. Oh, my God. Look at Foytho coming all the way across the field to try and get that.
Good job by Trev. Keep him in front. Oh, is that going to be a corner?
What is it?
Nope,
goal kick.
Nice.
Yeah, good call.
That one could have gone either way, I think.
Yeah, that's a tough call to make, at least from up here. Borges is coming in for Pelletier. He's probably playing defensive center mid. Nice ball there.
Oh, just missed it.
Just missed it, yep. So Santoro's got time. Yeah, that was an awkward one.
That was right
just
on the
coming
corner.
right, yep. Awkward. Oh, jeez. I don't know. I think there might have been a call there. Oh, my gosh. Look at this.
Oh! Corner, though? Did they touch it?
I don't know. No, they're going to call it
a goal kick.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's where Borges was aiming, but that ended up.
We haven't had a ton of opportunities, but, boy, you wish we could make something of them. Boy, that was close. Nice hustle there. Nicely done by Borges.
He didn't have to go over his back. He just
he's just kind of
right over
looking over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Mason, again, playing some good defense, standing him up. Yeah. You're going to watch. They're going to send it in the corner maybe. No, maybe not, I guess. Nicely done by Foyth, though. What?
Oh, I don't know about that. That's suspect. But Levering said stop talking to the ref and get back there and drop.
Well, he's got a point there.
We can't give a goal up here. There's 9 minutes left.
Yeah.
I thought he was teeing it up for him.
Yeah, what is he? Oh, no, he's fixing his shoe. I thought he was, yeah. You know, like when you're playing football in the backyard and you got some guy putting the ball on his toe and holding it with his finger. I thought that's what he was doing. That can't be legal. Nicely done by Fantaselli. Nice. Ewing Simone doesn't really have anybody.
No, just put it up into space somewhere.
Yeah, nice.
Nice job.
Nicely done.
Oh, too bad.
That's unfortunate. That was a nice effort. Well, it was a nice effort, but an intelligent way to finish off that.
Goffstown throw.
Oh, well, all right.
It must have bounced off them. I didn't see it from over here. But
all's well that ends well, huh? Oh, so the JV game is over.
God, did they start that much earlier?
I don't know.
Well, the refs are just done with it.
Yeah, they want to go home. They want to go to their dates, right?
That's right. It's Thursday, though. I don't know if that's as good a date night as Friday.
It's not, but it's probably the second best. Oh.
Oh, is that going to be on them? Oh.
No. Yeah, kind of a misjudgment there.
That's a great play. Good job by Nick.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh. Yeah, Foytho's feet failed him there.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not a great ball to misjudge.
No, we're kind of in between there.
Yep. Oh, that's fortunate.
That's very fortunate. Those are the tough ones as a key. If you got to decide, are you going to come all the way out and get it, but then be out of position, or are you going to hope someone sorts it out?
You're making a decision depending on what you think your backfield is going to do, right? And I don't think he necessarily thought that Santoro was going to miss that, and then Santoro missed it, and it's like, uh-oh, now that changes everything. Oh,
almost,
nice.
Joey.
A little flow. I think he caught it.
You think he caught it?
Yeah. Oh, that's a little hot.
That was hot. Salem throw.
Nice step.
Good step.
He came from how far back to make that play? Oh, a little long to make that. That was a nice play by Gorton. I'm kind of impressed the way he just saw that from seconds ago.
And good talk. So
Oh.
Gorton staying up.
So Fuedo's got to be a little careful when he charges in there against the keeper so he doesn't get a card.
You do, yeah.
Because they want to protect the keeper for obvious reasons. Nice. Oh, dear. Oof.
Wide.
His body language told me, though, that it was close. So DeBrule's coming in for Mason now with about 6 minutes left.
Morgan's limping a little now, too.
I find these games exciting to watch, but I also find them tiring. Like,
Yeah.
you kind of wound up all game, and then you go home, and it's like, oh, geez, I need a drink or a cigarette or something.
Especially when, all these games go to overtime.
Jeez, all of them.
Every game they play is an overtime game.
Oh, Bartolucci's got to make that. Yeah, there you go. I was going to say he's got to make that pass stronger
Honestly,
to Gorton.
The player had his hands all around him.
Oh, dear. I think that looked a lot worse than it was. So Pelletier looking to come in.
I think the issue is they could have called the kid that got chucked, 3 times on the way.
Well,
over.
exactly. I mean, I think there was like a lot going on that wasn't called before that point. And he doesn't hesitate to throw his weight around that player.
No. Yeah, poor Bartolucci's going to.
I know he's got his hands full. All right, and player. And I think he's actually a captain. No,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's got an armband or not, but
it's hard to tell with some of them because they're undershirts, but it looked like he does.
yeah.
I think Borges might be moving over to help out with 7 a little bit.
Yeah, he might not quite have the speed. Bartolucci has the speed, but not the size, and Borges has the size, but not the speed. Oh.
Oh, we're under 5 now.
Yep. Oh, yeah, and that's it, right? Yeah, because in the second half, right, they stop it at 5. That's the rule.
We did it right.
Yeah, we did it right. Well, Goffstown does things right. Holy mackerel, that ball was taller than it was long. So a big fight in the middle of the field, and look how narrow everybody is. Oh, nice by DeBrule there.
A good job by Ewing Simone using his
Yeah.
body. That's going to be a Goffstown throw.
Mm-hmm. So, they're bringing in Pelletier to deal with this
They need
guy.
to bring in some size to. Yeah. We went from
Look,
small to smaller.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, I think Bartolucci did a pretty decent
great
job on this guy.
He was a handful. He's a
Yeah.
big guy, strong, skilled.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think he did just what they wanted him to do, being an annoying gnat.
Yeah, exactly. Be the terrier. He's got his, teeth around your ankle. All right, so Salem's got this ball, but it looks like we're going to into space. Great decision
That's
here.
a great throw. I mean, great
Ball.
kick.
Yep.
Is he going to get it before it goes out? No, just
Oh, that's
missed it.
unfortunate.
That was a good ball.
But did you
Good
see how he
idea.
trapped the ball and then dribbled into space,
Yep,
looked
so that
up.
he could have it.
Yeah, exactly. Oftentimes we dribble the ball into
Just get rid of
traffic.
it as fast as
yeah.
you can. Yeah.
So it's good, yeah. So Fantaselli's got good instincts. I mean, those are instincts that are, at work there. He's not thinking that. He just does it. Yeah. So Santoro Borges not talking. Now the ball's out of bounds. Lovering not happy.
No. Yeah, I mean, I think clearly he wanted him to talk because it was a harder ball. The only place he was going to head that was out of bounds.
Right.
Where Santoro probably had a shot to.
Nicely
step.
done by Gorton. Nice
I
step.
think you'll see Gordon attack this, and they'll just keep Borges.
Look
back.
at this. Look, he's beating the guy, and he's got the ball. I mean, that says.
And hands coming up.
Yeah. But do you see, Gorton had enough speed to dribble the ball and go faster than number 7, which I think says something. So Goffstown now with a throw. Pelletier going to make this one here.
It's a nice throw.
Oh, it is a nice throw. But you see, I wish we had somebody there, top of the box. So that's going to be. So Levering telling Santor to relax. So Santor needs somebody to pass to.
About
2 minutes
left.
Yeah, unofficial time. That's going to be Maroon. Yep, Maroon.
Well, I think a girls' soccer team is here, and they're
cheering on the
cheering
boys.
on the boys.
So Santoro, quick throw.
Get over. Oh, just
yeah, it's going to be
quite
another
get
throw. So you know what? I think the Brewers actually is holding mid now instead of attacking mid.
Now you got Isaac on this side, so maybe. Oh, I think that's just because Santoro's up taking the throw.
Yep. Oh boy, it's crowded. Are they?
Oh, great spot. Ronnie
who's he got to pass to now? Oh,
Ronnie was in a good spot there.
Oh,
just a little bit away from him. Oh boy.
I'm not sure that was a foul, but
no, not right there.
So he wants DeBrule to take this one. Yeah, I think that was actually not the best call. Yeah, 1 minute. The team's got to so I don't know what the referee's talking about right now, but he's got to back those guys off the ball. All right, so here we go. That took a while, yeah. But maybe that's why the referees, that's why they don't keep that, the clock running.
Get in there! Oh, boy! There were bodies flying everywhere.
Oh, my God. And you know what? That was a beautiful free kick.
It was.
I mean, can't put that in, then, the keeper looks really hurt. And one of the defenders he's hobbling up, but he's okay. But the keeper does look seriously hurt, and I hope he's not seriously hurt. I hope he can shake this off, but, boy, he does not look – I guess he's going to be okay.
I don't think he has a lot of time.
No.
Yeah,
and that's it. All right, so another overtime. But you know what? Overtime does not –
Never been here before.
So we've had 5 overtime games out of 11. This would make 6 out of 12.
Jeez.
Half of our games go into overtime. This is what happens when you don't score a lot, right?
Right. And
you don't give up any goals or many. Oh, boy, now the keeper is not coming off very well at all, and that's you hate to see that. I hope he's not. I hope it's like a rolled ankle and not a knee thing.
Twisted knee, but not a.
Yeah, but you still anything with the knee is just you just hate to see that. I mean, usually when you're in a big crowd like that, what you worry about is guys running butting heads in the middle of like that because they're both going over after the head ball and they can't see each other. But
I didn't see what happened.
No, I didn't see what happened either. So that's did you see that? He indicated the inside of his leg from his ankle up to his knee. And by the way, the Salem coach having a conversation with the referee on the far side. I think he was really unhappy with a lot of the calls that were being made out there.
Yeah.
And, I think the pressure's on because I think, it's a big game for us. It's also a big game for Salem. I think they recognize.
Right.
This is serious. Well, that's really, that would have been great if we could have scored on that last free kick because, boy, everybody was up there. Everybody was in the box.
And I think that's one of the things we've struggled at on those free kicks. They really don't attack it.
Well, and they don't. We never score.
Yeah, I think the JV goalie's coming in. Yep.
Oh, for Salem?
Mm-hmm.
But, boy, I mean, yeah, and that was about as well delivered a kick as you can see for a free kick, and we just could not get it. I mean, we heard a bunch of people.
They were all around it.
Yeah.
And they went after it.
Yeah, but we haven't been terribly strong in the air all season long, both on defense or offense. So, and that's one of our several weaknesses. Who's? Oh, I thought there was somebody out there lying on the ground, but no, that's not the case. Yep. As they say, sudden death if anybody scores.
we've been in a lot of them.
Oh, my gosh, I know. I know. We have been in 5 overtime games, and we have won 1 and tied 4. So think about it. Think about it another way. We've gotten 8 points. No, I'm sorry. We've gotten 12 points out of overtime games.
Right.
That's more than half of the game.
More than half.
Yeah,
of our
more than half the points. Yeah. So 1 victory is 4 points, and then 4 ties is 8 points. Yeah, so that's 12 points. Oh, well, only 2 minutes left.
Ask Joe what his album would be.
So if you went to, okay, so we're trying to kill time. We got 2 minutes. If you had to go to a desert island, what album would you bring with you?
I mean, honestly, I listen to sports talk radio. That's kind of what I listen to.
Oh, my God, really?
Yeah. You know,
God, so people actually do listen to sports talk radio.
That's what I do, yeah.
Don't you hate listening to uninformed people talking about sports, though? Like the guys calling in and saying this, that, and the other thing, and you think
because
like,
I'm an uninformed person talking about sports. That's how I spend most of my life.
Do you call in?
No, I don't call in.
Are you the kind of guy who says, hey, long-time listener, first-time caller? Do you ever say that?
No, you'd only say that once.
I know, but you've never said it, right?
No, I haven't called in. No, I thought about it.
Yeah,
I've sent a few emails to the Boston Red Sox with some suggestions, back in before they won the championship. Yeah, and I was
the first championship,
fan.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not the first one, but the first one in a long time. I'm not that
right.
old.
No, I know. What was it? 1919 was the no. When was the last one they?
1918.
1918. That's it. Right. Oh yeah, 1919. I'm thinking about the Black Sox scandal.
Right.
That you know what? By the way, it's the 100th anniversary of that right now this month. There's some good articles appearing in like the New York Times and other places about what the Black Sox scandal.
The legitimacy of that scandal.
Well, yeah,
they don't talk about that on Sports Talk Radio.
Or what the scandal really meant. Like, why did those guys do that for real? What was going on there? What did it mean for the sport? What did it mean for America? It's good stuff.
Well, here we go again.
Yeah, here we go again. Here we are. I feel like we've done a number of overtime games in the last, so many years, right?
It does seem like it. I'll tell you, the fans feel it too, because
geez.
It's getting colder now.
Yeah. Fall has definitely dropped.
Yeah. Although I thought originally we'd be playing this game in the rain. So
yeah.
It's been.
Oof. Nice play. Yeah, don't leave your feet. Oh! Wow.
Yeah, that's a corner.
That was a good take.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a corner kick. I don't know.
I think it was good that Thiago put a foot on it. I'm not sure. That might have been headed to that corner.
Yeah, that ball had a lot of velocity on it, and it wouldn't take a whole lot to deflect something like that. So they're not going to do the short.
Well, we only need a one person covering the short, not two.
Nicely done by Green. Nicely done. Now he's going
to have time to fix his hair.
Yeah, and that's always important.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why doesn't he gel his hair before the game like DeBrule does? Then he wouldn't have to clear it from his face. Whoops. Oh, Ewing Simone.
I'm not sure Borges has ever put gel in his hair ever.
No, he has the sort of natural, the natural look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unkept.
Oh, nicely done by Borges. Whoa. That's kind of a... What did Mike Santoro was talking about? Like a forearm bar or something like that into McNeil?
Job by Thiago.
Yep, look at that. I love the way I love what he does with the ball after he wins it, And that was a great...
In the way the defense is playing now, Thiago went out and challenged, and then somebody else covered. They're talking a lot better than they did at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, but you know what? They're way better about that than last year. Last year there wasn't a lot of talking, and there were a lot of miscommunications on defense and a lot of errors and so on. And you know what? To be honest, we've got a lot of the same personnel we had last year,
And that's a good job to rush that ball. They've got the backup keeper in there right now. I think we think he's the JV keeper. It looks like he came over from the other game. You don't know whether he's going to handle that ball as cleanly as the starting keep.
Well, I bet Salem is thankful that the JV game happened ended so quickly.
Yeah, they either didn't have a halftime on that game or they ended it early.
It was like 8 minutes before the regulation ran out on this game. So, Levering shouting out instructions. Well, all right.
Oh,
all right. We had guys ready to pick up the slot, too.
Yep.
Oh, nice step by Pelletier. Very aggressive. Oh, not a great punt.
Well, and again, it's a new keep, so we don't quite know what we're going to see.
But we're not going to make excuses or show sympathy because he's on the other team. So
no, I don't think you would.
No. Whoops, 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 whoops. We had a chance to win that ball there, but Gorton's on this one. I really love the way these guys back each other up on these plays. They do a much better job of that this year than they did last year. And now that I think about it, actually the personnel back there is actually quite a bit different. And they're all seniors, and they all get along.
It's a pretty good team. You don't hear a lot of bickering between them. If somebody screws up, you don't hear people calling people out.
And they like each other, and I think they respect each other. And maybe not all of them are friends, but a lot of them are.
I thought he was going to go behind him. They had Morgan.
Look
nice
at this.
Pass. Now go, now go.
You got to trap that. There's nobody behind you. You don't want to dummy it. Oh, boy. No, that was a little awkward. That rolled off his shin.
That was optimistic for sure.
Yeah, I don't think – you know what? I don't think –
What are they whistling?
they're going to give him a warning.
A card?
No, they're going to give him a warning. They're telling him, like, Foytha, what are you thinking, man?
I mean, it wasn't a foul,
there's
no doubt, but
no.
I don't think it's card-worthy.
If you remember when DeBrule scored that shot against Portsmouth, he had a ton of space. I don't think we can score from very far because this team is not going to give you a ton of space. No, they're not. Oh, that's an attempt to get a flop there. Did you see that, the way he jerked his head back?
Yeah.
Some good acting.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. The problem with trying to dribble through six guys is that the sixth guy is always going to be the one to get you.
Yeah.
And it happened to be DeBrule of all people. Let's see if we can win this. Yeah, DeBrule had his arms on the guy's back. All right. So halfway through the 10-minute period here. Boy, and the sun
is dark.
Gone. Yeah, it's starting to get kind of dark.
That's the thing with these later games, too. There's not a ton of sunlight. And we've seen how we play. Seems like an extra 20 minutes every game.
Well, and it's cloudy today, too. That's one of the problems.
Keep going.
We've only got guys on the right side of the field. Oh, that was a nice look. That's about the only thing he could have done. We were so narrow.
Nobody on the left.
No, absolutely not.
And almost snuck it through. There you go.
Oh, yeah, that's the wrong direction to turn. There's no space there. The space is all in the middle.
I think that's, confidence using your right or left foot, right?
Right.
It turns that way because
But that was what I was pointing out with Fantaselli. Fantaselli naturally moved into space, and he knew where the space was, right? And you got to be aware of, like, who's around you and where the space is, even before you get the ball. I don't know that was worthy of a slide tackle.
Oh, I liked the effort. I'll take that.
Yeah. Nice play by Ronnie Morgan to come back and play on defense there. Oof.
And good job by Ronnie there, helping out too.
Yeah, and everybody's marked in the box except for the guy at the very top right there.
Take some time.
Oof. Why? Yeah, I know exactly why. He had time. There was space.
Yeah, the Salem player had fallen down. Maybe he didn't see it.
All right. Let's see what DeBrule sees. What does he see?
That's a good pass. Go get it.
That's a great ball. And look at this.
Yeah, there we go. Corner.
Corner.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can do something here because we've only got about 2 minutes and 50 seconds left.
That was great effort by Foytho.
Boy, but, I mean, that pass had to be, like, right where it was pretty much to get there.
It was a perfect pass.
Yeah.
I mean, at first I thought it was.
Oh, they're going to have Morgan take this. Oh, wait.
Oh.
The play.
I think they've watched the play.
Yeah. Well, I think they just mark well, right? Well,
this is the second play.
Oh, jeez. Well, that was you know what? Sometimes you just want to keep it simple, huh?
Yeah, but how many goals have we scored on straight corners anyway?
How many goals have we scored on that play?
Yeah, we've had a couple good opportunities on it for sure. I mean, there was just an errant pass. You don't count on that for sure.
Oh, nice look. What do we see? Oh,
good thing he's got
wide. There you go. That's a great ball.
But, not much in there.
There's only 2 guys in there, and
I think some of that's by design. They don't want to push too many up.
They don't want to give up anything. You're saying, yeah.
No. That's kind of how they've played all year.
Well, and you know what? They don't give up very much either, do they? So now Goffstown with a little bit of initiative here. Spending some time in the Salem half. Oop. He didn't really have anybody to pass to. Seeing 2 people going after the ball. Oh,
could that be trouble?
Oh, that would have been nice if we could just get out of this thing.
You know what I really like is how Ronnie Morgan's crashing the net today,
yep.
though.
But you know what? He's crashing the net and he's playing defense. Exactly. Look at him come back. I think there's a collision between DeBrule and this other player.
DeBrule took his hands up in the air. He said, "I didn't do it."
Yeah, that's
which means he probably did it. Yeah.
Yeah, like when those guys like hide their hands after a handball. It's like a dead giveaway.
They don't look guilty at all.
Yeah. It's like, look, I didn't do the handball because I don't have any hands. All right,
Come on, now boys, don't give up a cheap one here.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's a pretty good ball.
Oh, nicely done. Nicely done there.
I mean, I can't imagine.
So Aramita's coming in.
There can't be a ton of time left, is there?
I think we just got to 2.
Well, it's been there a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But again, overtime, they keep the time.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought no, a foul.
There's a lot of fishing for fouls in the box right now.
That was not a foul.
I think there's some people who are trying to make it look like something terrible happened in there. But so now another 10 minutes.
Who would have thunk?
Yeah, well, we shouldn't get too blasé about this because, I mean.
You can lose these games, too.
I know. Every time this happens, I get super nervous. And no, they don't switch. It's 2 minutes.
No. We can tell them. We've been in a lot of these games.
Yeah, we've seen a lot. Yeah. You want to know how overtime works? Yeah, I'll tell you how overtime works. Right. We've seen like 6 of them so far this season. 6 overtimes in 12 games.
And I know that's one of I caught Coach Lovren after one of the games, and he says, that's where he wishes the fitness was a little bit better because we're in so many of these over games, and during the season it's not going to change much. You either had some of that conditioning before you started, or and I know he was hoping to have a little better conditioning because we're in a lot of these dogfights. Luckily, he plays a lot of guys. So
yeah, I'd also say though, you know what, the 1 win and 4 ties in overtime means we must be kind of hanging on somehow, right? Exactly. And so, I mean, maybe the fitness is not what it's supposed to be. I don't know, but at least it's not terrible.
Right.
I mean, we are staying in these games and we're not folding in the overtimes, and especially against teams like Nashua South. I mean, somehow we made it happen.
That was a fun game to watch. At the end of the season, I got to pick my favorite one that I'm going to watch the most from this season.
And what's that going to be, Nashua South?
So far, it's South. Yeah,
wow.
I got to say, I thought we were, a little bit of it's for humor for myself.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I get a little bit of opportunity to make fun of
son
number 2.
Watch Isaac skidding like a mail truck on ice.
Yeah. So my wife was sitting, I don't know, 15 rows in front of you.
Yeah.
And she said heard that. Her and Jake heard that, and they were cracking up.
Yeah, Elizabeth told me that. I guess she was sitting next to Kim.
Oh, was she? Okay.
Yeah, she said Kim heard that. She just started laughing. That's good. She didn't get mad, at least.
Oh, no. We don't get mad about making fun of Isaac.
Okay,
it's one of our favorite pastimes.
Oh, jeez. I'd hate to see you guys eat dinner. Oh, look at this. Not a bad ball.
That stays in. Wow, that's a really good ball.
Hard to handle, though.
That's a hard one to trap. You can't expect too much. I mean, you hope maybe you bring it straight down, but.
Nicely done by Fantaselli. Got nerves of steel on that one. But now we're kind of backed away into a corner. Whoops. So, well, that's nothing there.
I don't think it went in quite as deep as they thought.
Nope. But this one's going to go far.
Yeah.
Even if he mishits it.
Coach Leverin imploring his guys to win a ball.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a very good one.
And I think,
and we didn't win that.
You almost didn't need to.
No. Oops.
What happened there?
Oops.
There you go.
Good,
Just reset,
nice ball.
Reset.
All right, now look inside.
Oh, good step by Renault.
Yep. Whoops. Uh-oh, now you got to look at the wing here, but Gorton's on that. Oh, but look at the far wing over here. This is not good. Nicely
Great
done
job
by Fantaselli.
And
Gosh.
that's fortunate because, like you said, they didn't have it covered. Ewing Simone was coming back, but he had a ways to go.
Oh, here he goes. Nice ball to Foyth, though. Oh, it's a little wide, unfortunately. I mean, it's interesting. These guys must be tired, but, boy, they're playing the overtime with some energy.
I think they've come out good in the overtime.
Yeah.
The second half, not so much.
Oh, look at that.
The advantage of being
into the mountain.
Into the wall.
Yeah, you saw that coming.
Yep. But now someone's got to get 17.
Ooh. Woof. That's way over.
Yep. Good look for Salem football. They got a good team this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Interesting. Are they a traditional football powerhouse?
I think they have been. Yeah, they've had some really good running backs that have come out of Salem in particular. And you can see from the size of this team, they grow them big.
Whoops. Yep. Uh-oh. Nice. God,
pretty
I
nice
love his
shot
hands.
from there.
They just get in his hands and he just trapped there, you know? So DeBrule coming in for the last 6 minutes.
DeBrule looking for another game winner.
Oh, geez. Wouldn't that be nice? And Martin, too. Oh, you can't play defense like that. Nice by Gorton. Ooh. Nope.
Tell ya, they have got to watch wide.
I know. They've lost it the last couple times. They have not been looking wide at all.
No.
So DeBrule coming in for Aramita and Martin coming in for Ewing Simone.
Now these boys have got to finish strong.
Yeah, 6 minutes left. We got to win those. All right,
Smart
we'll take
play.
that. Yep. I think he was thinking that Martin would be wide, right?
Well, you know what? I think Martin is trying to pay attention to this side a little more because they lost it a couple times last time. So I don't think he'll push up quite as much.
Look back. There you go.
Look at Joey.
Nice. That's the kind of thing that's kind of bedeviled us all season.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's
a
long
pretty
ball.
Good ball, actually.
Oh, boy.
Got to kick it.
Yeah, oh, jeez. Nice. All right, so we live to fight another day on that play there.
Yeah, I thought maybe Tiago had a chance to head it back to Miles, but.
Oh, jeez. There are a lot, Salem is really into a lot of optimistic shots here. And that's fine for us.
I feel better when the ball's in Miles' hands.
Oh, so do I. You and me both.
Let's bring that thing down and control it.
Oh, and
nice
exploit
pass.
these feet. Ah. Whoa.
That's why you got to keep going.
Yeah. You never know what's going to happen.
There you go, Trev.
That's good.
Look at Tiago. Play Tiago. Play Tiago.
Yeah. Why not the easy play, right? Why not the easy play? That's another thing that's kind of bedeviled us all season, right, on those throw-ins.
They were 17 was starting to come over.
Yeah, but if it's a quick throw, you just send it to Fantaselli. You know he's got good feet, right? I'm not sure what the call was.
Out of bounds.
Oh, okay. Well, we better hurry up. We need a little urgency here if we want to win this thing.
Do we?
What? Don't you want to win?
No, I do, but I'm just saying that, I think methodical and
no, I agree, but you don't want to just,
here.
take your time for no apparent reason. Oh, dear.
Oh, that's good hustle.
Nah, not good enough. Oh, come on. There's no reason to do that. All right.
Nice job.
Yeah, side of his head. Oops. Yeah, not great passing. Nice. Nicely done by Fantaselli. He's so cool.
When Joe Lambert came off the last time, he was limping. We haven't seen him since.
I
hope an injury there.
I hope he's okay. All right, so here's a throw. Nice step by McNeil. Oh,
what a pass.
Come on, we still got possession here. Ah.
Oh, nice job.
There you go. See? Great idea.
Very smart.
Oh, a little faster. Good.
Right
nice play. All right.
Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah, that would have been a problem.
That would have been a problem. Ronnie had a nice run. I thought the keep was going to come out. He didn't come.
Oh, boy. Morgan chasing after it pretty hard.
Morgan just ran 150 yards.
Boy, there is a lot of...
How many meters that is, Hugh?
Look how much energy is being spent on this field right now. Oh, nice. Nice. That was a nice slide tackle. That was nicely executed. Oh, yeah, that's a foul, definitely. Come on, quick. Foytho, quickly. God, he's like standing around looking. All right.
Less than 2 minutes.
Yep. We are under the 2-minute mark. So we're pushing people up here. I mean, we are towards the end here. Oh, Salem wins it. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't think that's... No, really?
Oh, you're joking.
Wow.
That is not a very good call, I got to say.
That's a call against being big. That's someone who doesn't like big people.
I wasn't even... I think Borges was more sinned against than sinning on that play, to be honest.
Yeah. Now he's going to learn that's what you get for hustling.
Yep. Yeah, why should I bother hustling if that's what's going to happen? That's like what 18-year-olds or 17-year-olds learn from stuff. The exact wrong lesson, right?
The exact wrong lesson from what happens.
Yeah.
Nicely
done.
Not the life lesson you'd want them to learn.
No, the wrong lesson. Oh.
Oh, sneak throw. Look at him chase it down, though.
Oh,
yeah.
They got
a little body.
We're losing our heads here, It's like going crazy and like running around and fouling people and getting in their way is not what you want here. You want to play hard, but you also want to play smart.
There you go, Joey.
There you go. Yeah.
It's a good play.
That's not a foul.
No. They are searching for the fouls, huh?
Oh, they're fishing for it, no doubt. There you go. Nicely done. Yeah, referee's haranguing Salem about that. I think he's right.
Yeah, I do, too.
That ball didn't go in.
How much time left, do you think?
Oh.
We don't know.
Hardly anything.
Can't be much. Go get it. Go get it. Oh!
No,
Wow.
they're not gonna end a game that way.
Yeah, but you can't trip a guy coming in.
Apparently you can. Oh my God! So our 5th tie of the season. So think about it this way, right? We have 22 points, and almost half of them come from ties, right?
Yep. It's like kissing your sister.
I've never done that because I don't have a sister. But do you have a sister?
Oh, I have 8.
Oh, that's right.
I have plenty of
You're one of those.
sisters.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
Yeah.
Do you have any brothers?
I have one brother.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, my God. You poor soul. This
I know.
explains a lot, Joe.
Well, that's why I only have boys for kids. I think it was just karma. Right?
That's really interesting.
Yeah. Well, another tie.
Yeah, and boy, you know.
I don't think you feel as good about this tie as you did the South tie, you know?
Well, because South was a better team.
Right.
And we were more. I mean, this game was somewhat more even, too.
Oh, they're just like us.
They're just like us.
Yeah,
But you
just
kind of
like
wish that
us.
if they are just like us, you could maybe just
Win a
have the
home
slight
game.
edge and win,
Yeah.
right? And you know what? We have not been able to hold on to leads, if you've noticed.
No.
Unlike last year, you get yourself in a hole and you can't get out. This year, we score early and then we can't get out. You know, we can't put any distance and we end up tying. We give up that goal in the second half. That's happened a couple times this season. It's just been
Like
difficult.
you said, most of our goals have been that we've given up have been in the second half.
Yeah,
So-
exactly, and that's
We
too bad.
Haven't given up a bunch, but
But I think I didn't expect that we were going to ever beat South for sure. But
Right.
I thought this was a team that we could have beaten, like some of the other teams early in the season, right? And you want some of those 4-point games, right, where you can
Right.
actually get a win. And we really need that now. So, I mean, we definitely need another tie and a win in the next 4 games.
Right.
We definitely need that. Hopefully you can get something against Bishop Girton. But, I'm not super confident because after that Spalding game.
I don't think you can. There's not a game on there that you look at it and say, oh, there's an easy win.
Yeah.
But I think all the games are going to be like this. But it's nice to come out with some points rather than no points. But it's certainly one you would have liked to cap.
Why are they taking a jog across the field?
To say thanks to their fans.
Oh, but they didn't win.
Well, that's okay.
I feel like the only time you're allowed to do that is when you win, right? I mean, I thought that was this.
If you try.
So if you lose and you try really hard.
If you try hard, Hugh, then you should all get a participation trophy. That's how.
So, Joe, do you think that the decline of Western civilization has occurred in the last 20 years because of the overuse of participation
Yes,
trophies? You're one
I
of those
truly
people.
Do. Yeah.
All right, I thought so. So who are we playing next week? Nobody knows.
Exeter, I know, is one of them.
Is Exeter is
Away.
at Exeter?
Exeter
yeah.
and Dover home.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense from last year. Okay, so we got Exeter
some
and Dover.
some Seacoast teams next week.
Yeah, except Exeter is probably Salem is actually the best of the bunch that we play for the remainder of the season, and I think let's see here. No, I'm sorry. Exeter is the best of the bunch, right?
Yeah.
Salem is a little bit below Exeter. Exeter is a little bit above us.
I don't think there's a big difference, to be honest with you.
No,
with
I don't think so either.
Anything below
none
4,
of those teams. Yeah, I completely
I don't think
agree.
There's a huge difference between it.
I don't think though that Dover's terribly good. I think if I look at the,
we
but
do.
I mean that doesn't mean anything,
not
right?
against us. We're not. Gonna, I can tell you what we're not going to do: score 6 goals.
Those days that we scored 3 goals against Pinkerton seems like about 100 years
a
ago,
long time
right?
ago.
And wait, who else did we score a lot against?
Portsmouth.
Oh, Portsmouth, yeah.
That's
but
it.
Boy, yeah, but Portsmouth is 1-10 now.
Yeah. That was a better looking win at the beginning of the year than it is
Well,
at
we
the
didn't
end.
know. We thought Portsmouth was like decent,
Right.
and then we didn't realize that they weren't that good.
Right.
But
Hey, a tie's a tie.
all right, a tie is a tie is a tie, and it's 2 of the 8 points that we need to get into the playoffs. So I guess we're a quarter of the way there, right? So maybe we should have like some sort of like a meter that shows our, like when
Right.
you're doing a fundraising drive, we
good
should have a
idea,
meter
yeah.
that shows our progress towards the playoffs.
Excellent
So,
idea.
but well, kind of a bummer. I thought we might have a chance at a win. We didn't get it. We have a tie. So we'll see you when we play against Exeter. So I'm Hugh DeBrule. I'm with Joe Borges, and Jared Green is behind the camera.